So we were talking earlier about all the ejections, and you had a really interesting take.
Yeah, my thing on it is you need a storyline now. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is, like they're ejecting some of the nicest dudes or their quote unquote, NBA darlings who they promoting this and that. Now they're getting ejected to give them this bad boy image, almost sort of like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? When you have, let's say when Shawn Michaels, when he was the good guy, everybody loved him. Then he might have boom whack somebody over the head with a guitar or a chair or something,
now.
and then now all of a sudden he the bad guy and everybody booing him and he running out the arena. Well, I think that's how they trying to make it. They got to have some type of other storyline because of I think the lack of entertainment with it. It's all looking like I don't know if y'all remember Nintendo 64. Y'all remember the game Number Rebel?
Yeah.
And what happened? Every time they come across half court, it's like do. And everybody always used to run up to that top corner or down to that to the bottom wing and shoot the three.
Sure, yeah.
That was it. Same thing when we played NBA Jam, it was either you gonna shoot the three or you gonna shoot the dunk. That was it. And that's how it is now. It's like, that's it. They coming across half court, 1-2 dribbles or maybe one pass, and you chucking up a 40-footer. And then you got 50 of these shots happening out of the 100 and something possessions. No, we need something else. Come on, we need something else. We need to get people attracted. So,
but that's what the analytics say. You got to shoot the three. It's more than two.
But
so they say.
Yeah, true. But the analytics is what got the game how it is now, where they got gimmicks, where they doing shit. How you not gonna call a travel call? How you gonna try to say that after I pick my dribble up, I take a side step 3 or 4 steps, it's not a travel? How if I'm hitting a Euro step where my first step I'm stepping through, but that second step I'm sliding and dragging my back foot? No, that's all travel. But they don't call it, they let it go. What is it doing? It's putting the skill set down because now you got guys working on the wrong shit. Now you got guys who want to work on this pump fake. I'm going to take a dribble right and 4 steps left and I'm going to shoot the three. Like, nah, come on. Call that. When I was playing, if I fucked up, made a mistake, if I felt as though I didn't travel, I asked the referee, what I do? Hey, I might get a little demonstration. Hey, when you jab, you pick the other foot up before the ball hit the floor or something like that. I would get an explanation. And that's, to me, what they need to get back to. But now, as you just said, they want to be part of the show. I got fans too. I bet you Scott Foster saying that to TP3. I got fans too.
They get like the FaceTime. When they get to announce the call, they were like, Scott Foster with the call, and they get to look right in the camera, like lick their eyebrows and shit, and they make the call.
And hit the button on the replay. Yes, it was so-and-so, this and that, da-da-da-da.
I should have grasped what you grasped, that there might be, from the top down, the NBA communicating to referees to eject more people quicker or more quickly in order to create storylines and increase
talking point. Like Jokic
stuff is
in
bizarre.
Chicago.
And I had just chalked it up to insecure refs, which these refs are hugely insecure.
A lot of them, because they have bad mentors.
The referees, well, as we know from Whistleblower, becoming an NBA referee, there's no meritocracy involved whatsoever, right? Like it's not merit-based whatsoever.
Right.
So these referees get these jobs through means that are never
network.
It's who you know.
It's who you know.
It's if you're from Philly.
Oh, especially
for the most part.
That's like
still,
man.
Is it still like that?
It's a lot of NBA referees from Philly. A lot. Like we might be the most since what?
Well, during that era, there was referee camps in Philly.
Yeah.
So they were literally breeding referees. There was a system in place.
That's so nasty to me.
Yes. Well, if you look at the referees, Javi, Donahue,
McCutcheon.
I talked to Rashawn Michelle.
Ray.
So what he told me was really interesting is like with the black referees and the black players, it's like an uncle it's like a friendship and a mutual respect. The white referees, there was racism at play. There was, these are my 48 minutes to own you, and I'm going to exercise my authority accordingly.
Yep.
What was your relationship? Were there any, like when you look back, white referees versus black referees? Were there any black referees that you loathed as much as the Steve Jabbies of the league, or was it almost always the white referees that gave you the most problems?
No, I ain't fuck with Danny Crawford. You know, he's a sucker. That was about it. That was I would say for the most part, as far as when it came to the brothers, it was him. Me and Tony brothers, we had our spits and spats, but overall, as I became older and more mature, and then I learned to build a relationship with him and a couple of other refs. But yeah, I would definitely say Danny Crawford, punk ass.
You think he was on the take, or he was just like incompetent?
Was he what?
Like on the take?
Well, can you explain on the take?
No.
Do you do you mean where
Underdog lawyers?
But yeah, I think so. I think for sure he was one of the league boys.